that.
Christ, this is spooky.
What's that?
Grim's sticking wires in your head, man.
I just need to sync the encryption signature between his subdermals and Fort Meade.
Don't like that.
I know. It's for after we land. You better hurry up, Grim. We touch down in Georgia in 15.
I'm already done. Lambert? Hey, Irving, do you read me?
Tell her I read her.
He reads you.
Good. You ready to get to work?
I'd feel better if I knew what was going on.
You know what you need to. The CIA lost a mole inside Georgian President Combay Nicoladzi's cabinet. Her name is Alice Madison. They sent in Agent William Robert Blaustein to find her and lost him too.
Are we working with the CIA's cooperation?
Blaustein is outfitted with subdermals just like yours. That'll be your best lead to find him.
You didn't answer my question.
We'll tell you what you need to know. You're not out there alone, Fisher. Through me, you're attached to a dozen of the best NSA minds we have. There are political complexities with Georgia you'd need a week to understand.
I've just about memorized the speech, Lambert.
Well, start believing it. This is Third Echelon's maiden voyage, and we need it to go smooth as butter. You're about to touch down in Georgia. Get ready. Fisher, the sun's down. Time to go to work. Finding Agent Blaustein's our first priority. You're to locate him through a local NSA contact.
I'm on my way.
And stay off the streets. There's a heavy cop presence in this town. We don't have Washington's backing if this turns into an incident. Details on your OPSAT.
Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to Nexus Gaming. We are playing Splinter Cell 1 and we're on the police station level. Sorry if my mouse is, if the camera's all jittery, my mouse settings are just like ridiculously high naturally. So the turning just goes everywhere. Oh, there's the guys.
Don't tell me. Gerganidze is inside there.
Why would I tell you what you already know? You're gonna have to hurry. Grimm's daughter's comparing a Dark Star drone sonar to the warehouse blueprints. She'll be guiding you through.
Sam, Grim's daughter here. I say jump. Don't ask how high, just do it. You should get through this fine. There's a room directly across the hall. Go there now. Damn, sorry about that. Get back into the hall and go to the stairwell at the far end. Make it fast. You've only got a few seconds.
That's the informant. I'm gonna end up passing through this room. There's some stairs, and I'm gonna come back through, or leaving again. Jesus. Stuff's falling apart everywhere. Yeah, there were some arsonists earlier. I don't know if y'all actually saw that, but they were running to their car.
Jesus, but that was close. Take a left just ahead and cut through the room. You'll find a stairwell on the opposite corner. Take it to the top floor.
The guy's up here somewhere. So, oh, can't see the freaking fire. Hate this spot because it looks like you're gonna catch fire no matter what you do.
The contact is in this room.
Oop.
Let's hope to God he's still alive.
Gerganidze.
Yeah,
I'm NSA. We're gonna get you out of here.
don't bother. I'm as good as dead. You're looking for Blaustein and Madison.
Yeah.
Madison was deep into Nicoladzi's cabinet. She was onto something big. Blaustein must have figured it out.
How do I find him?
Blaustein's black box, the tracking relay for his subdermals. It's stashed in his safe house just east of Moravi Square.
Lambert, do we have resources to evac this guy?
I said don't bother. Whatever Madison found, it's big. She kept saying proof would mean war. I think Nicoladze wanted... Oh.
Gerganidze checked out.
Leave the corpse for the fire. He has to explain to his family.
You've got a safe exit on the west side of the room. Take it.
I like that picture there. Somewhere in Georgia. I'd love to see that. And you have to turn on the night vision to see through here.
There's too much smoke. Shoot out the skylight.
Yep. There we go, and autosave.
That was pretty tight. You still breathing?
Doing my best.
Good. Blaustein's black box is your next objective. If he's running standard agency tradecraft, you'll find the box behind a fake bookshelf or wall panel.
Now I gotta deal with the guy looking for Grinko. There he
Put
is.
Gringo on. Because those are my orders. I speak to Vyacheslav Grinko or nobody. As Grinko, sir. This is Ketevan. We finished searching the American's apartment. There is nothing
Quickly and
else
quietly
there.
make your way over here.
5 more bugs.
And don't get
cameras,
spotted, because he will
and
see you
some
even with 1
electronics
pixel.
card ID. They are already on their way to the ministry. Of course. Thank you, sir.
You can actually use the other window too, but this was
Check under
easier.
the bed.
Yes, I'm telling you, there's nothing else here.
Gringo says to do a final sweep and then...
And I'm gonna go pick up the medical kit. Hopefully I don't need it.
Don't cross Gringo.
And I'm trying to ghost this, so there's that. Here's the computer in question. And I already know the password. I've done this level so many times, I've memorized it.
Dang!
What's the news?
Blaustein's heart stopped beating 43 hours ago.
Any reason the CIA wouldn't know about this?
Nope.
Nice of them to share.
The subdermal went offline 6 hours after he died. The last active position was in a police station a few blocks away. Check your OPSAT.
And down here somewhere, there's a... There it is. Civilian. That can actually hear you. Oh, and there's a cop next to him. You have to make sure not to be noticed. It doesn't really do much, it just gets annoying when the civilians know where you're at, because they're kind of patrolling the road too. And this you're gonna have to line up very properly. Oh. Also requires that you actually go full speed here, or at least really high speed. Otherwise, you could just fall and die. And I've done that plenty of times. Yep.
Fisher, I'm rescinding my street-level restriction. We've been monitoring the Tbilisi police radio. These cops are as crooked as a Virginia fence. They're not going to want any more international attention than we do. Every road is open to you. Do what you gotta do to find those missing spooks.
I'm pretty sure I have an advantage with the lockpicks because of my keyboard, because I have magnetic switches, and basically the actuation points can be customized. And I can even have 2 actuation points per key if I wanted.
Real easy. I've done nothing. Please. Nothing? How about drunk and disorderly, assaulting a police officer, slandering the badge?
You said we're associated with criminals.
Then arrest me. I must sleep. Weren't you listening?
The rent's gone up in jail.
You want to die tonight? That's free. You want to sleep tonight? It will cost you 100 lari. Oh, please. I don't.
The world famous cops right here.
Now what are we going to do with him?
Check his pockets.
Alright, there's that.
Radio HQ.
Sure.
Unit 3 to
civilian.
dispatch. We have a 1053. Possible
cool.
assault. Can you send an ambulance?
Copy that, Unit 3.
There he is.
But we're dealing with a warehouse fire, so expect delay.
Roger that, dispatch. We'll wait with the victim. Unit 3 out.
Assault?
This guy you want to keep slow when he goes by, because he will hear you if you're not careful. Of course, he also looks this way.
I think I saw something.
No, you didn't. Really have to wait for this guy. Let me see. Of course, he's gonna hang out in that window. He can go away. Probably go away. God damn. Yeah. See, if he hadn't seen me, I could have made it past this guy, but now I have to wait for him to go. Which is fine, because I usually get caught by the other guy later. I actually had that issue earlier where I got caught by him and triggered an alarm. Yeah, there's a window up here. Can't see it because I'm pointing at it, but there's a window up here. It's kind of interesting. This guy. Oh, back in that window again. No, I just gotta wait. Yeah, he's gonna stop. Thankfully the civilian on the balcony didn't see me, but this one is really annoying. Come on, go to the right. Oop, that was too close. You gonna move or no?
Who is that?
See if he'll go. No, now he's gonna go to the left window, which... Jesus. Very cool. Go.
Who is that?
Wow. That should not have worked. Okay, see, there's a dude way up there. He can't see me, thankfully. Normally he would. Okay.
Too much
Yeah, definite advantage to the mouse that I have, so that I can speed Sam up and slow him down really quickly without too much effort. I'm going to collect these medical kits before I open the gate. Because once I hit this computer, it's going to open the gate and let another guy through, which is not going to be fun. There he is. Oh.
What's... Something moved.
Okay. Oh, I think this has just messed up the pathfinding of these guys. Yep. There's a neat thing that if you can get over here quick enough, you can actually watch him go into the doorway, and then you can... Oof, that's bad. Then you can just run past him without him even knowing you're there. Slow down so he doesn't see you. Okay. And I just picked up a can next to the trash can. There's a couple of... Jesus, this guy's too close to me. There's... I don't know if you can see it. There it is. There's another red can, like, right there next to my crosshairs right there. Then you want to stick to the left because there's another guy up in the window up here, and he can see you once you go through the light area. Have to be very careful. But up here, I'm going to wait for the cop. This is the cop, and then there's that civilian who's coming back now. I'm going to let those two go by, and because I need the can for later. And you can even see the shadow of the guy who can actually spot you. If you're not careful, which actually means he covers a huge area. See, there's the civilian. And here comes the cop. And they always like to have a spot where they just turn around. One of the other guys did that to you earlier. Make sure you can go slow, but he doesn't actually look back. Yeah, he doesn't look back, which helps. There's the shadow of one of the guys who's going to spot you. Oop.
That's not right.
Now, I actually found an interesting little trick here. Once he's distracted, and you have to like do it at a very specific spot.
Hello? Who's there?
You make a noise here, it distracts him. And it doesn't matter if you're walking or crouching. Better if you ran. Just stayed standing and did this. Here's where we get to see if... Oh, okay, cool. It actually worked. Yeah, sometimes the ledge causes Sam to just jump like a mile out the way, and it's ridiculous. Alright, let's see if I can do this without alerting all the cops. 9, 2, 9. Actually, didn't show y'all that one. But I played this level enough, especially during some recording tests at one point. I memorized it. There's a couple guys in here we'll talk. Let's see if I can do this just right. Once he goes over there, you're fine, but for some reason, there's a weird trigger where he can see you, even if you're straight up against the wall, and it makes no sense. You don't really need to hang out on the wall with this guy. I'm gonna leave him alone. You can get information from him if you interrogate him, though. This computer has information. Oop. It actually says that there's a camera in the morgue somewhere. Okay, and I set my mouse to 2 clicks on the wheel. And you can't see it, but there's a camera right up there. And then you kind of have to come out here and then go right back.
Got Agents Blaustein and Madison.
Rest in peace. Somebody cut out their subdermals.
Where do we go from here?
We follow the subdermals if we can.
There's a security camera here.
Good thinking. We'll track the subdermals from the video archives. The station's surveillance room is on the top floor.
And away we go. Now, for some reason, the civilian in here will actually see you somehow. Like, for some reason, he, like, turns around or something. Here he is. So you just kind of have to hang it and pray. See, there he goes. He turns around.
I'd like to talk to your superior.
Perhaps I can help you, sir.
By fetching your...
All right, show
Jesus.
yourself.
Well, thankfully there's a level of protection. He's not gonna do anything, but there is some lighting over there that messes you up. Just stay kind of casually slow. Of course, the route I'm going is just kind of more completing all the objectives, even though I don't really like open everything up to read like I was originally intending to. And this guy, you just knock him out, and you can collect the satchel if you want. He just complains about having to deal with something.
Great work, Fisher. We're scanning the videotapes now.
There, that's our guy. We got him red-handed.
Can you run his face through Echelon?
Already on it. Hey, check it out. A license plate. 84KP214.
Fantastic. Fisher, we got what we need. Rendezvous with Wilkes, your work here is done. We'll get back to you once we've sifted this intel.
What's wild, and I'll show you this, that gives you all the information, which is nice, but for some stupid reason it gives you the license plate, and there's no purpose to it because you can't do anything with that information on this level. You won't get it until later. And then here's all the other things. There's the balcony door and the basement door, and then these are all the data sticks that you can get. One of these is the map. That's the case file, I believe. Yeah. You can get case files on things. Oh, Jurgen Inze is the NSA informant that we had. Okay, Alice Madison is the first person who disappeared. And then this should be the map of the region. And then this is our starting point, and this is where we're at now. So you can kind of see how everything worked out, and it's kind of neat to like actually map it out. I actually meant to pull this up earlier. I might in a future playthrough just to show everything off. It's kind of neat. And this guy should still be looking for me. And honestly, I can just do this. Oh, shoot. I didn't actually mean shoot me. Whatever, I'll take it. I made it through. That was a fail. Yeah, the mission's complete. I don't know what that civilian is doing. Oh, he's trying to get past the gate. Anyway, see you in the next one.